What's up, people? This is Dread 668. It's my YouTube name. I don't put my real name on YouTube, and I use my real name on Facebook, but Anyway, I want to touch on this immigration thing. About Trump so-called separating, children from their parents. There's a huge outcry over it. My whole thing is, where was the outcry when black families were being separated? You know what I'm saying? I didn't hear any outcry over that. Since the beginning of the slave trade, we've been separated. I'm not trying to make it a racial issue, but it is what it is. I don't think black people should get involved in this. I don't think it's our fight. Let the Mexicans fight this. Us as black people, we have our own issues we need to fix and work out in this country. We don't need to be jumping in there. We don't need to be trying to fight other people's battles. Let the Hispanics, let the Mexicans, or El Salvadorians, or whatever. This is their fight. This is an African American people's fight. California has an extremely high black homeless rate. We need to be focused on that. Not what's going on at the border. That's not our fight. It's time for us to focus more on our communities and ourselves. We quick to fight other people's fight. Well, not all black people, but a lot of black people are quick to fight other people's fight. But ask yourself, do you get that same thing in return? Hell no, you don't. Absolutely not. So, think about that. Think about that. I'm not saying all Hispanics are racist, but throughout the Latin culture, they have a huge anti-black thing. And it goes from Mexico all the way down to fucking Brazil, Central America. Black people are treated like crap in a lot of these Latin countries, man. Worse than black people are treated here in America, believe it or not. So think about that before you start calling Latinos your allies, because they're not your allies. Like I said, a lot of them have this anti-black thing in their culture. And a lot of blacks in their country are treated extremely horrible. Treated extremely bad. So I just want black people to think about that before they talk about, that's run down to the border and save the fucking children that are segregated, when black people have been segregated since we've got to this motherfucking country. They've segregated us for fucking decades. Not an outcry about that shit. So that's basically my whole take on this immigration thing. And another thing is, you don't want you talk about separating families. Well, how about coming here the legal way, not the illegal way? Come here the legal way, you won't have to worry about, your family, your kids being separated from you, because when you come over here illegally, you're already breaking the law. Automatically, you're breaking the law. You straight up. And it is what it is. You don't want to be separated from your kids? come over here the right way. Come over here the legal way. Go through the system. You know, straight up. And black people, like I said before, this ain't your fight. Please. You know, black people are suffering big time, especially in California. You know, we need to be worried about that. Let the Latinos fight their own shit. Let them hold their own nuts. Alright, it's time for black people to step back and stop trying to fight other people's battles. And a lot of people's battles we try to help fight. A lot of people, you know, not saying all, but a lot of them, like I said, have an anti-blackness type of attitude. So it's time to back. It's time to stop being used. It's time to focus on us. It's time to focus on our community. It's time to focus on black people. It's time to focus on U.S. citizens. Alright? So that's my whole take on the whole border, illegal immigration bullshit. You know, I don't give a fuck about it. You know, my people suffering. So my people come first. Black people come first right now. Don't mean I don't love any other nations, but my people come first. You know, just like Chinese people, they gonna look after their people first. Mexican people gonna look after their people first. White people gonna look after their people first. And black people should look after black people first. Get our shits together, and there's a lot that need to be done. So I'm out, y'all. One love. Peace.